vulnerable person. And it does tangle us up in this problem that you just described, which is, well, what about force? And what about the army? And what about the police, for that matter? But it isn't them, it's us. Again, it's the same
I'm
problem.
not a cop. I'm not a cop. It is them. I'm not a cop. I would never put my hands on a peaceful person and try to force them to come with me in my car. I would never club an old man in the head simply because he's in a park. I would never force people to be defenseless in their own home by enforcing unlawful gun right laws.
But would you stand up for someone who is being beat in public?
It depends on the context.
Well, fair enough. Look, are there circumstances under which you could imagine doing that?
Oh, I was just going to say, yeah, like, listen, if it's one guy versus 50 cops, me jumping in is not going to help him, right? But there's absolutely circumstances I would do that. Not even a question. I've done it too.
Circumstances that you would use force.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't, because I'm a small guy. I mean, I'm not trying to be glib, but in all seriousness, like, I'm short and I'm small. So here's something that has happened. This is not particularly courageous on my part. If you have two guys who are getting into it and they get in each other's face, and they're that posturing thing where they're about to fight, I have been in between and be like, come on, step away. So in that case, yes. But in terms of having to use a gun or club someone to death, thankfully, I've never been in a position where I've had to make that decision. And I do not begrudge people having to make that decision either. It's not an easy choice. There's no good answers in that situation. But if you take tax money and as a result of your job, you're going to be harming innocent people in traumatic ways, I do not agree you should sleep easy at night.